She goes, my mom is Wonder Woman. And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, you know, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Mom's Can Wine 2. Today, I let our guests choose the wine of the day, and we are drinking a Rosso. I don't even want to try to pronounce it, I'm not gonna lie, but the brand is San Silveresto, and this is a red wine. We already tried it, and I feel like it tastes like Moscato. It's like sparkling red wine, something I never had before. I like it though.
I never had it either.
Yeah, you haven't? Yeah, he did. He sent me something else, y'all. I didn't have the notes for this one, but he said he tried. He bought something new, and this wine you compare it with sweet stuff. It says like pastries, ice cream, strawberries, and cake. So more of a dessert type of wine. So now, with that being said, let's introduce our guest. Tell them who you are.
Everybody call me Dorsey. So y'all don't need to know the whole name.
You gotta talk louder than that.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Dorsey. Y'all don't need to know the whole name.
Okay, Dorsey. How many kids do you have?
50.
See, what I told you before we started. Stop playing, for real. Come on.
No, I have 3.
3, and what are like girls, boys?
2 boys, 1 girl.
2 girls, 1 boy. I mean, 2 boys, 1 girl. Look, don't start.
You messing up now. It's your show. You messing up.
Dorsey, I'm gonna put you out already. For real. Anyway, let me ask you my icebreaker questions, okay? It's not bad. It's good questions. I told you we was gonna have questions.
We gonna see.
First question. What are the top 3 things on your bucket list if you have one? Or some top 3 things that you want to do before,
Before I pass away?
Yeah.
Before I get out of here?
Yeah.
Shoot, I know I want to go to Africa. That's one thing. And I want to go to Japan.
That don't count. That's one thing. Travel.
Okay, I guess. I mean, you can't say travel because I travel. So, I mean, that's why I said the places that I want to go.
Well, when you go to Africa, what do you want to do? Like?
It's this festival that's going on in December that I kind of want to check out. I forgot the name of it, actually, to be honest. I really just heard about it, and I found it very interesting. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to check that out, and I heard it's in December. It's like this spiritual festival. Like, they do this little, I don't know what it's called. It's like something that it's like they parade around it, and then next thing you know, it wakes up the spirit, and it's an actual spirit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like the little thing, and be spinning and stuff.
Yeah.
And they say, like, nobody in there.
Yeah, ain't nobody in there.
That's crazy.
I want to see that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do. We'll go there.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2, I don't know. I really do everything that I really want to do. I mean, I don't live by a set schedule or anything. I don't live by no restrictions or anything. So I just, if I got it, I'm going to do it. So I can't really say I have a bucket list, to be honest, besides going to Africa. That's it.
So nothing exotic, like crazy?
Nah, I mean, give me an example. Like, what's on your top 3?
I like to go like skydiving.
Oh, okay, that's
I mean, that's typical though. Usually when people be like, what's on your bucket list? Oh, skydiving, jump out of a damn plane.
Yeah,
or,
that's something I would do.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. It's on the edge of it. I don't know.
Why? You scared?
No, not really. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't know. I don't know if I really
want to go out. If anything, I'll go to the indoor skydiving before I do the outdoor one.
Oh, no. That's... No.
I mean, just to get my feet wet. I mean, I don't want to just go in there and just be like, jump out of a plane.
That's not the same thing.
What you mean?
Inside is
prepare me.
Air.
It's preparing me though.
Okay.
Prepare me for me to drop my black sofa out of the plane so far up in the sky. Yeah.
All right, you're right. I guess. I'm going to get it.
I'm not going to just jump out there.
Well, shit, because I don't even know if this question, it was another question, but
go ahead.
It says, think about a fantasy that you have, and it could be of any kind, a fantasy. Just think about it. Don't say what it is, but what would you title that fantasy without giving away what it is? It could be any kind of fantasy, like, do you know what that is?
Unlimited access, that's what it is. Unlimited access. Unlimited.
Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna talk about that off camera because I want to know now.
Unlimited access. That's what I want.
Unlimited access. Okay. All right. So another question. This one is like touching into maybe your sensitive side so as a man, what makes you feel vulnerable, but like in a comfortable way? Like, when do you feel the most vulnerable? What kind of situation?
When I open up to a woman.
True.
When I choose to open up to a woman, that's when I feel vulnerable. That's why I don't like really just open up to just anybody. So if I open up to you, you better take that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Serious, because
you don't do that a lot.
Yeah, I don't do that a lot. I don't like to, because I feel like from people intentions you may not know at the beginning is it's not pure. So you open up to somebody, the wrong person, and then you telling them everything, and then you just,
taking advantage of you.
Then I got to shut back down again, go back to my mean side. So it's just like, I don't want to be mean and all the time. I mean, I like to be soft a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good though. Some men don't. That all they know is mean. And
I mean, to be honest, I don't think there is a man that wants to be mean all the time. It's just that you can't just open up to everybody.
yeah.
You gotta be wise on who you open up to.
What do you think you could be like? You could be soft but not have to open up to people.
I don't know. That's a trick. I mean, I'm soft when it comes to my daughter. So
I mean, I would hope so.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. To be soft to somebody, you just can't be soft to any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a cruel word out there. You can't do that.
You're right. You're right. So that's something that you would. Well, actually, let me hold that question till later. Another question: what is your biggest regret, if you have one? Because I know sometimes I say I don't have any regrets, or something you would want to go back and change.
Go back and change. I can't really say I have any regrets, because at the end of the day, you gotta live with your mistakes. So I choose not to say it was a regret or anything like that. So I used to have regrets, but not no more. One of them was just leaving the University of Buffalo too early. Me being cocky and arrogant. I left chasing after trying to chase a scholarship. Well, I could have just been patient and my shit would have planned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But everything happens like that for a reason, you know. God has a plan.
That's why I don't have no regrets, because God has a plan.
Exactly.
So I just take it, roll with the punches.
Still be patient though.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see.
Okay, well, last icebreaker, even though it's not really an icebreaker.
I don't think none of these was icebreakers.
No, they really wasn't. Cause I didn't know. You know how you get sometimes. You like.
As you see, I'm editing the shit that I say. I'm not giving.
That's what I'm saying. So you know how you
how
get.
I am when I'm at a door or something. I'm not giving you all that. So I'm just being a well-behaved kid.
Exactly. Well, these are leading up questions basically to like our wine of the day. But one more. Well, this one for sure gonna get into our topic. What is your favorite part about being a father?
Being a father itself, it really is. I mean, raising these kids, trying to get them to understand and learn from the mistakes that I made. But it's kind of hard because they're their own people, you know what I'm saying? So every kid is different. Like, even though I said I got 3 kids, I got to add that I got 1 more anyway, because it's my nephew. I take care of my nephew. So he actually lives with me now. So it's just him, me, and my son that live with me right now. So it's just all a house full of boys. So it's just trying to figure out how to raise one and then raise the other, because they're 2 different people. Totally different. Like, they way different. My nephew is way different from my son. My nephew reminds me more of me when I was a kid. So it's just kind of like, all right, I gotta grip your ass by the neck right now, so before life do it. So I'd rather teach you what I learned, you know what I'm saying, instead of you going down the path that I went through and then making all the mistakes I can. My son, he's more chill. I ain't gotta worry about him. He's more like a genius. I'm not saying that my nephew is not a genius. It's just that he has his own intellectual ways. Just like my son has his own intellectual ways. So I have to just raise them different. It's just, it's a challenge.
That is. No. Because I don't have any boys, but
Shoot, even if my daughter was living with me still, it'd still be a challenge, because not really, because at the end of the sense, she's only 4. She'll be 5 in July. So she right now, that's like my lane to let you live freely right now. Once you get 5, all right, now I gotta start
being there.
Not even being there.
Well, mediating.
Just like, I don't know how to really. I gotta be more harder on you, to be honest. Like I baby her and all that stuff. Like, I can't baby you all your life, because at the end of the day, life is not gonna baby you. So it's no point in me babying you. I'll let your mom collar you, but me, nah, I gotta.
Thanks. I ain't gonna say that as a girl, like coming from like that aspect. Sometimes I do wish my dad didn't baby me. Because he babied me. And
yeah,
my
see, that's
sister.
what I'm saying. Like, I can't baby. If I baby you, then you just gonna feel like life is gonna be easy for you. And it's not.
Not in the sense that it's gonna be easy. It's just that he babied us to the point where I wasn't prepared for some of the hard shit. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm getting at.
Oh well,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. You're gonna think all shit is nice and sweet, and then it's really not when you get older in life. You know what I'm saying?
So in a sense, like, how would you? Cause you know you be around, well, or used to be around us all the time at a door.
Oh, never. Never want her to be like y'all.
Don't say y'all. What are you trying to say?
Hell no.
No, what you trying to say? I didn't waste a drink on me, all kind of stuff. It's good, but in a sense, I feel like I wouldn't say all girls are slow, but like
it's not that y'all slow. It's just like, all right. So everything I learned is everything that's common is not common. A lot of people got different common sense. That's all it is. So it's just not like women are just slow. I used to think like that too. I used to think my cousin. I used to think she was streets. They had no street smarts at all, but she was smart as hell, intellectual like motherfucker. But okay, so some street smarts. I'm like,
yeah. I feel like that's how I mean that. You sound like one of my guy friends. Like, man, you be like, man, you smart as hell in the books, but when it comes down to anything else.
Yeah, man, y'all need some. That's all it is. Y'all need some help, some guidance. Y'all need some to ask some questions. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, or you have the experience, like maybe.
Everybody has to experience it.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, like I was talking about with my boys, is I can tell them everything that I want to tell them. At the end of the day, it's up to them to choose if they're gonna listen to it. And then they also have to experience that also as well, so they can be like, oh, all right, now I see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. I remember one time, some dudes tried to take my son Yeezy slides that I bought him. I don't know if I should say this on camera.
No, you can say it.
But
oh wait,
like,
no. If it's something like that, no.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to teach him some things. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, don't always react immediately. Yeah. Think about it. Plan it out. Then get your shit back. Then get your stuff back. You know what I mean? Don't always react at the time that they want you to react. React on your time.
You're right, because that's how when it's least expected,
yeah,
it hits the hardest.
Yeah,
every time.
Yep.
Every time. That's crazy. So now that you bring that up, though, like as far as discipline between your boys and your girl, like how do you? Is it different or is it the same? All
right, so like perfect example, my oldest son, I really didn't have to discipline him. He's like a good kid. He's like he's a smart kid. I didn't have to discipline him at all until he got a little bit older, because it wasn't even about he did anything wrong. It's just that sometimes, like I said, his common sense ain't coming. He's still opening it up. He's still a little shy. So sometimes as you look at him like, dude, come on, what you doing?
Oh wait, how old is he?
He's about to be 14.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He's about to be 14. So and he just do some things and just be like, dude, come on, you smart. You know this ain't what you supposed to be doing. So it's just like sometimes I be trying to handle him how my mom did, but at the same time I'm not, because it's just like I can't be, I don't know, too hard on you, or not really. I take that back, because I ain't about to baby you. So you know what I'm saying? So you're a boy, so I gotta get him ready for the world, like. So.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, like, it's no such thing as being too hard, but you get in the aspect of looking at it, like getting him ready for the world, yeah, because the world is hard as fuck on you.
Yeah, especially down south, yeah. I would say where I'm from, we had it harder, because you didn't know who didn't like you, or, you know what I'm saying? Because they kept it to themselves. People keep it to themselves. Down south, they're
gonna let it be known.
So it's just like, I respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're straightforward. You like me. Straight to the point. I don't like you. I ain't gonna talk to you. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I'm gonna give you the least amount of respect until you give me my respect.
True.
Or earn the respect from you. But I'm gonna leave with respect though. But once I see you don't deserve it, I'm taking it away.
Yeah, that do sound. Wait, where you from?
Buffalo, New York.
Dorsey, you lying.
Yes.
Why I never do this?
Yeah, from Buffalo, New York. I'm not from down there.
And now that you say that, I mean, son, yeah, that make. Look, don't look at me like that. I mean, yeah, cause you don't act like a Southern nigga for real. Like, man, I mean,
man, why
I'm sorry.
Like, dang, put some respect on my name.
You're right. I need to fix. That's a bad habit I have. I do kind of use.
No, I do too. So I mean, I just want to.
But no, it did sound bad, like saying Southern. But a Southern man, you don't act like them. And you also, when we was talking about like the like being tough and stuff, like I feel like men from more up north are like more open when it comes down to that. Like,
open towards what you mean?
like being, I hate to say soft, but
More men up north is soft. What did you say?
actually, I'm lying. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because
Now that
it's
I'm
really
thinking
not,
about
it's not a demographic thing, to be honest. Because I know some dudes from down south that kind of remind me like, damn, okay, you got some up north in you, as I would say, because I've never been down south.
Here, yeah.
But it's just like, all right, you got some toughness in you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think like, all right, if you're from LA or from up north, like, you tough, or down south is not like, I never got that. It's just like, it's really who your person is, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't never discriminate on where you from or nothing like that. It's how you is as a person and how you was raised.
True.
So,
Yeah.
and the crap that you go through. So,
Crap.
I didn't want to say the S word on here. I
Right.
didn't know if I
I've been cursing down Dorsey.
Well, shit.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. But you didn't touch on like you finished on the discipline part as far as like your daughter is concerned. Like
My daughter. I had to spank her more than I had to spank my son.
Really?
Yeah, my daughter. She
bad.
gave me a run. She gave me a run for my money. I did think my middle son was the baddest, but then my daughter came along. I'm like, yo, what? Like
what did she do?
Yo, she was just into everything. Like she was just like she wasn't. It wasn't even the fact that she was just bad. It's just like
She was active.
She was real active. I wanted to
Curious.
put her into a lot of stuff when she was younger, but I was transitioning from moving from up north to down here, so I had to leave her behind while I got stuff settled down here. So yeah, I couldn't really do like I wanted to do, but I want to get her into like some cheerleading or something, gymnastics or something like that. For sure, track.
She running.
Run some track.
Do you think they have to do it a lot, like her being around nothing but boys all day?
Nah, to be honest, because at the end of the day, she's around her sisters. Her mother got two daughters, so she around her sisters all the time. So, and I mean, her two sisters is rough too. So it's kind of like, I raised her little sisters to a certain point. So it's just like I put that toughness in them, especially like her second oldest sister. She's tough. They both tough. Yeah.
That's good being a girl and like being tough, grounded, and so early in life. Some of them be babies.
That's because they want to be. I don't know. It's really all about the parent. To be sometimes some females, some mothers or some parents want to make their girly girls and all that stuff. So it's just really about how the parents raise them, the environment they're in. To be honest.
True.
So.
But like having a daughter, I don't think. Of course, I want her to be a girly girl. Like I'm a girly girl. I feel like, but also like as I grow, I'm becoming very like grounded when it comes down to certain shit for sure.
Like what?
You know. Well, I don't know because you don't come to work, so we don't have conversation no more.
What you want me to do? I mean,
you're right.
There's some hours.
But I'm saying more so as like dealing with people, because I was always in this space where I feel like I was saying this the other day, like I feel like I'm always the light in people's life. Always want to be bubbly and happy, and seeing people for the better and not seeing them for who they are. And I feel like that has a lot to do with I hate saying being a girl, but
How it's really sometimes they say the people that's more so always making somebody else happy is the ones that really need to be happy themselves, because you know what I'm saying, they going through some shit, they just don't want people to know, so they understand where they at in life, and they don't want nobody to be where they at, so they try to make other people happy. So that's why they say the most happiest people sometimes are the ones that's the darkest inside.
But that's crazy because I don't feel like I am, but maybe I don't know.
Man, I know this offhand. And sometimes it's just like, all right, so like people like back from my neighborhood, like who done with that lifestyle and everything, they always be happy because again, like they made it out from where they came from. So it's just like when you make it out and you can enjoy life and you ain't gotta always look over your shoulder more. Yeah, your whole type of attitude gonna change. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta look over your shoulder more. So you just happy.
Yeah, like I made it.
You living your childhood as an adult. That's how I look at it.
Facts.
So.
No, that's true. All right, I had to check that, but I mean, yeah, that makes sense. So, something that I wanted to tap into because I'm gonna be talking about this next week. It's not bad. Well, we're gonna get there. As far as like being parents and stuff with your mother, your child's mother. We're not talking about that right now, though. I want to talk about how was it for you as a man being there during like pregnancies and stuff.
The one thing that I hated when my daughter was, I love to say cooked. And her mother, I wasn't really there because I was gone for military, so that kind of pissed me off.
So you missed it.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it in a sense. So, in a sense, it was kind of like, damn, I kind of want to make another one just so I could be there. But that whole relationship and everything ship sailed, so it's just like it don't really. But other than that, it just I hated that I wasn't there. I was there for all my kids. From my youngest, when I was 19, 20, I was there. I would go, I'll travel every weekend after practice and everything and after school. So every weekend I'll go up to Syracuse, whatever, go chill with his mom and be there for her, make sure she was straight. And then my son Derek, I was always there for him. He was like connected to me at the hip because he was like my first kid that lived in the same city as me. So my oldest, he didn't live in the same city, so I had to go travel for him. Him, Derek, he was like right there. Like I basically raised him. So for me, when I left for the military and all that stuff, that kind of messed him up too. So in a sense, it's kind of like I had to rip him off of my hip, and also be away from my daughter who was being cooked. So it's just like
that was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. And then I had no communication with them because I didn't have my phones or nothing like that. So it's just like
they all got the same mama.
No.
Oh, everybody got different mama.
Everybody got different mama. Different flavor. I had to try a new flavor every time.
What? That's crazy.
Nah, it was just, us real shit. It's just like, as me, a lot of people look at that and be like, oh, you got different baby mamas, all that stuff. People look at that as like something bad. And in a sense, it's just kind of like, you got to open up your head. Because at the end of the day, every relationship that I was in, I never expected it to end. I never planned on it for it to end. So, in the meantime, during that relationship, we happened to make a kid. We thought that was going to be the next step. Make a kid, go to the next phase in the relationship, yada, 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 whatever. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't understand that life happens. So that's why they got that quote where they say, you tell God your plan, he look at you and laugh, because at the end of the day, you don't know what he has planned for you. So
you're right.
But that's why when a lot of people be like, oh, I'm going to get married, blah, blah, blah. What's that going to do? Divorce is still out there.
I was just about to ask you about that. Like,
temptations is still out there. So
thanks.
A lot of people don't understand, like, it's a lot of work behind the marriage. You gotta put any relationship, to be honest.
Yeah.
Marriage is just another relationship. It's just a contract behind it. That's it.
Yeah, legal stuff.
Yeah, legal stuff, really, because the way America make it with a marriage is not really like how it's supposed to be. Marriage is supposed to be like a free spiritual type of relationship, like it's between you, your spouse, and God. Could be you, your spouse, and another spouse, and God, because you got
the polys.
Poly up there, so it could be that. But actually, matter of fact, speaking on that, poly, they actually kind of doing it the right way in a sense because they really can't go at it the legal way as it is supposed to be in America. Like you can't marry two people at the same time. So because of that, sometimes they don't get married; they just get spiritually married. So they have a ceremony, they have the little celebration. And now, they spiritually are married. So that's really how it's supposed to be. You don't gotta get no courts involved. You ain't gotta get no damn judge involved. Like,
well, yeah,
it causes a headache, to be honest. You bring somebody else into your relationship that doesn't need to be there.
Right, that is true. That's a lot. That is true. Because I've been thinking about that. I feel like I've been hearing conversations about marriage so much, especially since my sister, she just got married in December, and of course I want to get married.
Of course, it's every woman's dream.
No, it's not. Trust me,
it's like the American. It's like the American dream.
No, it is not every
It's
woman's
like the
dream to
American
get
goal. It's like the goal for y'all to get married. But.
Nah, it's the push for women to get married. But I want to get married because I'm a relationship person. I love love. Like
that's cool, but at the end of the day, you can be technically, like I said, some stage you can be living with somebody or be with somebody for a certain amount of years, and you are married in their eyes.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But in the sense, when you think about it, is that really crazy? Because at the end of the day, that's just a relationship and a bond that you have with that person. Mm-hmm. Again, that's your choice to bring in the government and the courts and all that shit to make y'all legally married.
True.
But at the end of the day, again, it's just between you, your spouse, and God.
Right. I mean, that's valid. That's true. That is what it is. Like, that's valid. That's valid. So why didn't you say, basically, you said that, the ships were sailed and everything. Like, what, I don't want to say what happened, but, like, what happened? Why didn't anything work out, you feel like?
Oh, like with my kids' mothers?
Yeah.
My first mother, the mother of my child, that was me. Mm-hmm. I was shallow. That was on me. Mm-hmm. So, I put the blame on me. The second one, that was me too, actually. That was me too, yeah. I wasn't, I wasn't taking it serious.
How old were you?
I know I was around young 20s, early 20s. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I wasn't taking it serious in a sense because, I don't know, it was just, how can I say, she wanted it, but then I didn't want it. It was just something that I realized after a certain amount of time, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I should have just took my time and seen it from the jump, but at the same time, I was still young, so it was just like, have another kid, okay. I always wanted, I always wanted kids, not even a big family, just wanted a family, so that's what I always was chasing. It was always football, family, and so.
But you wasn't looking at the outside.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at everything in details, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of was like, even like with my first son mother, after we split, it was rough, of course. A lot of feelings were still involved with that, so a lot of things happened, but then we outgrew all that and we came together, and now me and her cool. Mm-hmm. Like we was before, because me and her, we knew each other since we was kids. Mm-hmm. We grew up on the same block and everything. Mm-hmm. So then, it was kind of like the same with my son Derek mom. Mm-hmm. Me and her knew each other before that. We went to school together for a couple of times before her self got kicked out of school. Mm-hmm. Shit. Mm-hmm. But, it wasn't all her fault. It was just how it was at school, to be honest. So. True. But, we knew each other before. We had kids too, but you learn people when you stay longer with them, especially when you move in with them. Mm-hmm. I tell everybody, move with your people first. Then you're gonna see you're gonna see if y'all can mesh or not. Yeah. So it was kind of like that. It was like, in a sense, it was like I seen some things that I didn't like. Mm-hmm. One thing I don't do is like keep a dirty house. Mm. I don't cook all like that, but it's like I got to now because I got my boys and everything. But even then, I still haven't really got into full gear with that. Shit, I've been asking why I just ordered them food yesterday. I said, what y'all want to eat?
That's okay, because that shit's overwhelming.
Let's order it sometimes. Yeah, the woman trying to figure out what I want to eat today, and I don't got a taste for nothing. Exactly. So it's just like, all right, now I got to find something because I got to feed y'all.
Exactly. That's the hard part. They don't tell you that about having a kid. You can't just worry about yourself no more. Sometimes we could go without eating, because they've been hollering my ears. Ooh.
Oh, you got it easy right now. You just got a bottle. Just give her.
No, I don't.
Just give her a bottle.
She do more than a bottle. She be eating. She eat more than me. Swear, like I have to meal prep her food. She make one Friday.
Should be one Friday.
Yes.
She not 2 yet.
No, exactly.
You got a rude awakening.
Don't tell me that, please. I'm already hanging on by 3.
You got a rude awakening. Very rude awakening.
Man, hell nah.
So yeah. I think I answered it. I hope I did answer it. I don't know.
Yeah, the relationship thing. So, like you said, with your first child's mother, you said that it took a while for y'all to really connect back. How long was that? Wow.
After the separation?
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
To be honest, it was really like her mom said it, and heard a couple other people say it, but when her mom said it, it's like, yeah, you're right. So basically, the hard time and all that knick-knack and back and forth, it didn't really stop until, to be honest, until she had got her husband. So,
Wait, but who was doing the do? Was it you or was it her? Or was it just both of y'all?
I mean, I still was growing up at that time, but it was never a time that I could honestly say. So here's one thing. You can probably ask me about something the other day, I'll be like, I don't know. But one thing I know for sure, it was never not being a father. That was never in my system. Even though my father lived far away, he was like 2 hours away, he still was in my life. So it was just like, I knew how it would felt to not have your father there every day, so I made sure that I was trying to be in my son like all the time, as much as I could. If I could, I could. So it was never that. It was just, to be honest, I can't really tell you. On some real, she would want it her way, and it's like, all right, cool, but I'm not about to just let you run over me, like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm some little sucker. So it's like it was going back and forth. So what took it for her, it was. I just got done telling the story to somebody. Her husband was basically like, yo, what is it with y'all two? You know what I'm saying? Y'all was friends before, and he a good dude, so it's just like, and he do what he got to do for his son, so like, why you give him a hard time? And what I mean by hard time is she had got the courts involved, put me on child support and everything, whatever. I don't care. And he was like, yo, I don't gotta really do much for your son because he take care of his son. And I just try to sit here and this is what her husband said. I'm just trying to sit here and just think about like why you got him on child support and why you treat him like this, because I learned respect to respect. He learned respect for me. He learned respect for me, unfortunately, because my son one time had called me and was like, blase blah, put his hands on him. So again, I'm only 2 hours. I'm only 2 hours away, so I'm like, all right, bet I'll be there. When my son got home from school, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even in school. I forgot what happened. Oh yeah, it was. He went to school late because he had a doctor's appointment. So he had called me for like always, tell me how the doctor's appointment went, and tell me what the doctor said. And then he was like. It was like something was bothering him. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Why you sound like that? I could tell when something was bothering him. So he was just like, man, blase blah, hit me. I'm like, huh? I said, okay, all right. Enjoy your day, son. Go to school and all that stuff. He didn't know I was coming.
Yeah.
Once he said that, I just got in the car and I just left. So it's 2 hour drive. That's cool. I don't care. So I went up there. Before I think my son it was like 15 minutes before he got to the school bus. And I had knocked on the door, and dude was home. I didn't even know dude was going to be home, but I was going to be there no matter what. Because to be honest, technically, she's still in the neck of woods where we grew up at, so I knew the area. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm going to come over. I just went over there, knocked on the door, and said, yo, let's talk outside, and that was about it. And I don't need to go into details and all that shit. And then after that conversation, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he must have, I don't know, he thought I was sweet because I'm like always getting cheerful and joyful and playing around and everything. But that's the thing. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always like that as a kid. My mom was always worried about me because of how I was as a kid. She thought I was going to be out on the streets or end up dead or whatever. So that's why she put me in football. So football calmed me down. Now it's my kids calm me down. I got football on now. My kids calm me down. So that's one thing that I don't play when it comes to my kids. Like, it takes a lot to get me out of character, you know what I mean, or get me upset. When it comes to kids, it's a wrap. No question, no hesitation. So, so it took for her to get her husband to, you know what I mean, me and her to get back on slide on good terms. Derek, mom, it's kind of like, we still,
Y'all
still like, it's just like we think we good, but it's just like with her, it's just like she could just flip that switch like anytime. You're like, God damn, bro, we was just good. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know. It's just I learned a lot growing up, and I learned to really just listen to people and understand them and observe them and study them, especially with the field that I'm in. But it's just like sometimes you just don't know. But me doing that, observing people and studying people and listening to them, it helped me grow too. So that's why it's just like, it's just I don't know. And then like my daughter mom, I always tell people, you gotta ask her. You gotta ask her.
What you mean? Ask her.
You gotta ask her because on some real shit. Me personally, I did everything I was supposed to do. I felt as a husband. Shit, even some people from the outside was like, some of her family was like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's why I say yeah. Ask her.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. I'm over it. I asked a little down. You know what I mean? I was feeling down a little bit about it, but after that, it was just gotta ask her. I don't know.
It'll be like that.
I wish nothing but the best for her. That's it.
They can't handle that, like that pressure. Like they like to put the blame on you for whatever reason. I don't know. It's weird because
sometimes people put blame on other folks because sometimes they don't even understand themselves. Right?
Exactly.
So.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because I've been going back and forth with that same shit, y'all. The camera died. Well, it didn't die. It just shut off. I don't know what happened. But what were we talking about? I don't even remember.
I don't know because we got into your shit. Behind the camera, we ain't gonna talk about it. Got into your shit, so it's just like...
Leave it alone, Dorsey. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Anyway, so what else I got on here? Wait. You got some more wine?
Yeah, I did.
You want more?
No. Right now. No.
True. Okay, so what something I want to talk about because I'm a mother now and seeing it from the other side because there's been a lot of the bullshit about it, like obligations as a father compared to a mother.
It's I'm gonna be truthful. It's in a sense it's easier because it depends.
Wait,
really.
Which one is easier?
It really depends. If the mother and father together,
No.
It's the same. If it's not the mother and father together, it's harder. The woman, whoever has, I'm not gonna put a gender on it. It's whoever has that kid, it's gonna be harder because they're the ones that are dealing with it every day on the everyday life.
Right.
Whereas the non-custodial parent, they have a break. They can really live their life and do what they really want to do. To be honest, so. And that's the thing that kind of trips me up too, though, because it's just like, all right, like my youngest son, his mom be wanting a break because all the stuff she got going on and everything. So my answer is just send them here to me. I'm cool. I can take them. I don't care.
True.
I'm not out here trying to be partying all day. I did this since I was like young, so that's done. I'm done with that. I'll go out and have fun here and there, but at the same time, it's like I'm cool. As long as I got my kids, I'm good.
Yeah. So
when she be hitting me with that and I hit her with that, she be like, you missing the big picture. I'm like, how am I missing the big picture? You need a break. It's my son.
Yeah.
So goes back to what I was saying is it's easier for the parent, the non-custodial parent, because they don't have their kid every day.
True.
So they get to live their life. The person who has their kid, the custodial parent, is different. You got to deal with that kid every day.
So how would you help her? Like, or in a sense, would you help her? Let's say, like, if she did, like, you don't have your son basically as much as she does, and she, have to go to work, go to school, do this and that, and she.
It's me as me being a parent. I volunteer my time. That's basically what I do. Perfect example. My daughter, mom, she wants me to get her on the weekends. I'm like, I can't. I work on the weekends.
Yeah.
So give me her Monday through Friday. I'll just take her to school. That's cool. And you can chill. And then when you off on the weekends or whatever, now you got time with her. Me, in my head, I think that's a perfect scenery. You know what I mean? You get a break. I got my crazy ass Tarzan daughter, and you get to chill. But
she don't want to do that.
She don't want to do that. So it's really up to. It's kind of like sometimes you be asking for a break and then you get it and then you just don't know what to do with it.
But no, that's not. I feel like the compromise is not there. Maybe she do want her. Like she don't want that much time away from her daughter, but. I mean, it's like she still need the help.
In a sense, you are because at the day you work during the weekdays, so it's just like
true. I mean, fuck it. You just be...
So I can't really answer it from anybody else's point of view. I can only answer it from my point of view, what I've been through. You know what I mean? What I go through. So it's just like, I like I said, my daughter, mom, that's still fresh. You know what I mean? It's 2 years separation or whatever. So that's still gonna be fresh. But. I don't know. It's really up to you knowing your other partner. Your partner, really, to be honest. Sometimes they might want to make it difficult because they feel some type of way. They might. Sometimes they may not. Maybe it's up to them.
Yes, most definitely make it difficult. So if she were to ask you like, even though y'all not together no more, whatever, if she were to ask you like, hey, okay, the best compromise here is a babysitter. Would you help her pay for the babysitter or not?
A babysitter?
Yeah.
So you can't really hit me with that situation because it's just like, all right, what am I spending money on a babysitter for when I'm here and I can be the babysitter for my daughter?
Okay, but what if in a situation that you can't?
If it's a situation that I can't, then okay, that's different. Because at the end of the day, that's what I did.
Or you choosing not to, like basically you telling her.
No, because it's a sense because it's like when she first moved down here, I paid for my daughter to go to daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Off rip, like that shit was expensive. I was trying to do whatever I could. Like,
yeah,
what?
Trust me, I know.
That shit was what? I would say $1,200 a month. I'm like, man, I was doing everything. I was doing Afterpay, all that shit. I was doing everything. I was like, yo, what? Like, damn. But it's what I had to do. So I can't say that I wouldn't. I would say yeah. If it was a point where I couldn't watch my kid, then yeah, I'll help you pay for the babysitter. Yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. Just, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type of person I ain't gonna take your word and you're gonna tell me a price. I'm like, here you go. Nah, I need this. I need a receipt.
Oh yeah,
I need to know. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's logical. That's reasonable. Cause I would do it in a.
No, they hate when I do that. They hate when I do that. I need a receipt.
Nah, I send it to you voluntarily,
Yeah,
cause I don't want you niggas love to pull that bullshit like, oh you.
Yeah, I need the receipt.
Bullshit.
Trying to pocket my shit. I don't trust you like that.
So even what about like what would you say if a nigga be like on some petty shit like, even though
a woman or a man.
Or either or. No, I think about it. Let's include everybody. Let's not make it one sided. Like let's say.
That's why I said what I said. When you say nigga, it could be a broad, it could be a nigga woman or a nigga man.
Oh,
so,
Darcy.
What you talking about?
Or actually, let me fix that because now that I'm thinking, like that you brought that up, I'm thinking about it. Back to what I said about obligations, financially for mother or the father, like what's that and what's your take on that?
What you mean?
So, let's say like you said, the parents not together.
So basically, they got their own house. Like the mother got her own house, the father got their own house.
Yeah.
Me personally, I bet. So, should I be obligated to pay your everyday bills just because we separated? No. Take care of my kid? Yes.
What does that consist of?
Whatever my daughter or son needs, let me know and I'm gonna get it. Mm-hmm. So if my son needs some underwear because he just ripped all his underwear out of nowhere, alright, I'm about to send you a pair of underwear. If he needs some clothes, alright, I'm gonna send you clothes. He need new shoes, alright, send you new shoes. Mm-hmm. Now, it's tricky. Not really. In a perfect world, if it's your kid only want to live in that house, and alright, he needs some food. Like I can't afford food this week or whatever. Alright, boom, I'll get the groceries. You know what I'm saying? Alright, that's my kid. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but it's really like I said, it's in a perfect world. That's in a perfect world. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's different scenarios. Like parents make it difficult. Parents make it more difficult than what it has to be on some real shit. It really is. Like I learned that through all three of them. They make it difficult. It's like something with me. It's like a time frame. Like during the first time that we separated, whatever, however long it takes you to get over that shit, or if it is that or whatever, they make it difficult. Mm-hmm. Don't know why.
Yeah, I can't tell you why either. I mean, in my situation, it's a little different because it's like you said, our shit's still fresh. Like mine family one, so it's still fresh. It's still like a lot of, I wouldn't say feelings involved, but it is, but not from my end, from nothing. Don't look at me like that. I'm so serious.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's just like you probably look at me the same way. Probably like you can't really get the truth because you don't have the other person here with you. Like I don't know the other person's story. I don't know what they're gonna say.
You're right.
So you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it's just like all I can do is go off your story, and from me knowing you. But it's just like people won't make it. Like I said, people will make it different in general. They still got feelings about whatever, or they feel some type of way. Like, but
it's very unnecessary. Like it's just a lot of noise for no damn reason.
One thing that I learned that is people, it don't matter. Some people just need to be in control.
True.
Some people gotta be in control.
Or some people want them to be in control. as far as the
Same.
grandparents.
Oh, we talk about that.
Oh,
I ain't never had that problem.
good. I'm so glad you did.
Never had that problem. Everybody parents love me.
Man, it's not even about
Some of the
that.
last one, I don't know what the fuck they go shit. Yo.
It's not even about that. It's just that, like, experiencing it. Ooh, Lord. You're blessed to not have to experience that dynamic at all.
I think somebody else that worked at the door had that situation with their significant other parent or whatever.
But it's not, I wouldn't say it's bad because it's very under the, like, in the background. Because, you know, some people it's just up
so
front.
he don't allow it to come to the front, basically.
No, it does, but it's not to the point where it's like levels to it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know it's not him, it's the other side. You get what I'm saying?
Well, he controls that though. If it's his parents or whatever, I'm assuming it's the grandparents. So if it's his parents, he has to shut that down at the end of the day. Like, cause I know, I ain't gonna lie, my mom sometimes she'll want to like try to put her point in and get her point across, and she'll feel some type of way. But sometimes I remember I had to check my mom sometimes because like, my pops, he don't get involved. Her husband don't get involved either.
Mm-hmm.
It's really like my mom. She has the way. If she gotta say something, like she'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, all right, chill. You gotta watch it because at the end of the day, this still the mother of my child. You know what I'm saying? This is between me and her.
Yeah.
So you give your opinion on this stuff, but at the end of the day, there's a line you can't cross.
Yeah,
So
and I feel like some people
that's why you as the he or you have to stop that.
Yeah.
If it's your parents, you gotta stop that. If it's his parents, he gotta stop that.
Because I stopped that a long time ago.
Yeah, because when it's you going against his parents, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's not.
Yeah, it's not. I hate to make it seem like it's negative. No, it's not negative. But some stuff is just like as a girl, as a woman, I know what's going on, and it's some stuff is just like, damn, like give me some grace. I'm already doing this shit by myself. Out here by myself. It's like a lot. I don't want to have to deal with the extra shit. Like, it's annoying. It is.
It's
But,
life when you bring somebody else into it, you know what I mean?
yeah.
You're dealing with somebody else, you gotta deal with what they got.
Yeah.
What is this?
Okay, this is a part of my show. I mean, my segment. It's a segment that.
So you need a book to answer.
Yes, because okay, let me tell you. Shut up.
You know what I'm y'all?
Listen, this is for them. This is for my audience. You just happen to be here in the Crossfire.
Okay, cool.
But listen, no, I'm gonna tell you what it is so you can know. Even though you should know. But this is a segment where I have them. I read a question out the book because as a part of like being a mom or a listener, we're like learning ourselves. You know, self-growth, self-awareness.
Everybody learning something.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So this is a question. This book have a lot of questions about yourself, all kind of questions. And I read the question, I have them like answer it for themselves, you know, on their own time, like write it, talk about it, elaborate on it. Just so you know, one more thing you learn about yourself after, you know, being listening to the episode type shit. True. Okay. But I'm asking you the question because you're here, so I want you to answer it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. My son will text me. Just text me real quick.
I'm gonna find a question in the meantime, or let me think about it. Before I do that. Let me make sure I had touched on everything. Yeah, we really pretty much, we talked about a lot. I ain't gonna lie, we should have really had that conversation on camera.
That's you. That's your personal. That ain't me.
No, I'm not like that. Like some of the stuff you said was valid. Like what you said, fuck. I don't even remember. I remember, but I can't remember the exact words. But yeah, that was very something I needed to hear. It's just, you know, trying to basically being young and dumb.
How? You just said that it was recent.
I'm young. That's my excuse, Dorsey. That's what makes me feel better about the whole thing.
Stick with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Facts. Oh, wait, before I even ask you the question, well, why you texting me back, you can answer this question. About, the teaching them, like, teaching the girl and the boys different stuff as far as taking on what we deal with every day is like, as far as like dealing with people, relationships, like are you gonna teach them the same thing? Basically, like the same thing I asked about the discipline thing. Like, is that your approach the same?
Like for instance, my nephew, he 18, but he just turned 18 in January. He got a little shorty that he deal with. I just be hearing him on the phone just talking back from like, yeah, that's a kid. Yo, but at the end of the day, I be looking at him and like, yo, on some real shit. Like I told him this the other day. Your most successful relationship is probably gonna be the one you in right now. That's your high school sweetheart. The most successful relationship that I always seen is the ones who knew them from kids and they just grew up and they just, you know what I mean, they stuck it out. Because at the end of the day, that's really what a relationship is. It's really, all right, you gonna be there with that person when they grow, when they change. Like, are you gonna be able to deal with that? Are they changing in a way that you want them to change? So that's really what our relationship is. And so it's just like I try to tell them, it's like, all right, if you want to take this girl serious, you talk about you love her and all this crap, and you writing these notes in your phone, and then you mistakenly send them to me. And I be reading your notes, I'm just like, I think you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
take that girl serious then, because at the end of the day,
this might be
this might be it.
Yeah.
This might be your one right here. And then you gotta think to yourself, like, all right, are you gonna be able to deal with that for the rest of your life? You're only 18.
Yeah.
So you got about 40, 50, 60 years left if you want to make it like that. If that's what your goal is, you know what I'm saying? So,
but what about his experience? Like, I was just talking to somebody about that. Like, getting married at a young age. Like, some of those are the most successful relationships.
So you feel like, oh, he's gonna miss out on things because he's in a relationship?
Not even miss out, but what if he craves those things? Like, crave wanting to, you know.
He's human. He probably is gonna crave it, but at the end of the day, it's just like, all right, a relationship comes with respect. So if you want to take this girl serious, and that's why I always tell them, like, you want to take this serious, you need to respect her. Are you ready to respect a woman? Are you ready to give her? Are y'all ready to respect each other? It's not about a woman. It really is. Y'all ready to respect each other? Because at the end of the day, y'all can't respect each other. Y'all gonna be doing some stuff that y'all ain't supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
And then that's when y'all start getting, y'all feelings is involved, and then y'all start hurting each other's feelings and all that stuff, and it's just go downhill from there.
Yeah.
So it's just like, are you ready for that? Yeah, you might find this person, and it might be a mistake to let her go. But at the end of the day, are you willing to be good for the rest of your life with this one woman? You feel me?
But can he give that answer at 18?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's
and
why.
thing's a man. You said it yourself.
That's why I didn't get to tell him because he moved into my house this year. My son, on the other hand, I always tell him it's just like, man, live your life. Don't limit yourself to nobody right now unless you just.
You feel like that's what it is.
If you feel like that's what it is, if you feel like he or she is on that same level, then yeah. But you will never know. You don't know what nobody thinking. You don't know what nobody's intentions is. You don't know.
But what about like transparency? Like I was just talking about somebody talking about that with somebody last night. He was saying like a relationship.
Reciprocate the same energy you giving.
Or not even that. Being in a relationship, you're supposed to be transparent about everything. Like, do you agree with that?
Explain what you mean,
like how you said, like you can never just know what this person is thinking, or what if you're in a relationship like that where I can come to you about everything that I'm thinking.
That's cool. You can still come to somebody about everything that you're thinking, and you can think that person is doing the same thing, but you never will know.
Yeah, you're
so right. You also have to keep that in the back of your head. You will never know if this person is actually coming to you with everything that they want to come to you about. Or if it's the truth that they're coming to you with.
I'm scared. Never mind. I don't want to get married no more.
That's the shit that I dealt with.
That's scary.
I never paid attention to it until I was married because, again, I took my marriage serious. Yeah. So when I took my marriage serious, I actually took the time to actually think about the shit and everything that you go through.
Yeah.
So that's really people hate what I said, but that's really a marriage ain't shit but another relationship. It's just that you chose to have that relationship with you and God, or whatever religion you deal with. It's a spiritual relationship. It's a unified connection. So it's just like you got it. You going to start learning yourself. It's not so. I wouldn't even say marriage. I'm not gonna put a title on it. When you start taking a relationship real serious, just take that person serious. That's when you're gonna start learning about yourself. And if they taking it serious, that's when they're gonna start learning about themselves also as well. Because at the end of the day, ain't shit gonna be sweet and easy and nothing in a relationship gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a difficult time. Some people always say you gotta go through the five different phases or whatever to know the person. When they go to poor, rich, if they poor, rich, you know what I mean, all that bull crap. Look, it's true. You gotta see how they act when they don't got money. You gotta see how they act when they got money. You gotta see how they act when tough times come around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's valid though. But come on, we gotta hurry up. Let's look like the camera from the line. Y'all, I forgot my charger today.
That's crazy. You prepared, bro.
Alright, shut up. It's okay. No, it's you.
How? I ain't got nothing. I just came with the wine. Came with the wine and the conversation.
Alright, anyway, so our question of the day. Oh shit, y'all, I gotta hurry up.
You have them highlighted?
Nah, usually I go in order. I'm supposed to go in order.
Okay.
Alright, fuck it. Anyway, let's go in order. So this one says, what? I asked this question last time. Hold on. Oh, okay. So this question, it says, what or who is the greatest love of your life? What or who is the greatest love of your life?
What or who?
Yes.
It was football, but then my kids got it. So there you go.
Valid. That's short and sweet.
There you go. I haven't found the love of my life yet.
I mean, you're gonna find it though. You gotta
We'll
have a
see.
plan for you.
We'll see.
You don't think so?
We'll see.
Well, shit. Anyways.
You never know. The one I could be dealing with right now could be.
Exactly. So have some hope.
I got hope, but I just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's there. It's in the back of your head. I understand. But anyways, come on. You gotta say bye to the camera. Tell everybody
it's
your
just
name.
one question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Peace out.
No.
See y'all.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I hope y'all enjoyed
bro.
today's episode with Dorsey today, y'all. Make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube. Tap into our giveaway, y'all. Make sure y'all go submit your name. I have a cabin giveaway coming up once we reach 1,000 followers on Instagram. So spread the word, share it out, and make sure y'all tap in. Next episode will be dropping. What's today?
Today
It's
is
Friday.
yes.
So we got Wednesday,
26.
Wine Down Wednesday. Make sure y'all tap in. Our wine of the day is gonna be in the bio. And thank y'all for watching. You got anything else to say?
I'm good. This is nice.
Dorsey, you can.
Talk.
Bye, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Keep my